Hey, what's going on? It's Eric. And I'm going to make a video today about the coronavirus. And I've been keeping my mouth shut with that. I didn't really want to get into it because there's so many videos on it and so much to hear about. You don't know what to believe, what's true, what's not true. But anyway, right now the World Health Organization, it's called the WHO, World Health Organization, they just declared Wuhan flu a pandemic. And whatever that means, you know what I mean? It's been a pandemic, I think, but they just officially declared it a pandemic. I got notes here because I forget shit, you know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to mean by them declaring a pandemic. Maybe now, countries can take it a little more serious and whatever, but it's always been serious, And the thing is, you have people freaking out too much over it. They're running to the stores, they're buying, toilet paper. You can't find hand sanitizer anywhere, you know what I mean? It's like, I had to buy an extra bundle of toilet paper because I was just afraid there'd be none left when I run out. So I went and bought an extra freaking bundle of it, you know what I mean? And the thing is, it's like they're buying all this, toilet paper and hand sanitizer, but, what, are they getting any canned food? What's their water look like? What's your water situation? You got a case of hand sanitizer, you got 10 bundles of toilet paper, but do you have any water to drink? Canned food, you got any canned soup, some SpaghettiOs, anything, man, People, you gotta use your head, But on the other hand, you have the people that are freaking out. That don't bother me, man. That just shows they're getting prepared. And, they should have been a little prepared beforehand. They wouldn't have to freak out so much, but at least they're doing something about it, you know what I mean? The other hand is the people who say it's nothing, who it's like, oh, this is no big deal. It's, it's a conspiracy theory. Like the world is, purposely put this virus here to kill people just because it's a conspiracy theory. It's like, give me a fucking break, man. Like they're the ones that are more dangerous because they're not doing anything about it. You know what I mean? They just think it's not a big deal. Yeah, you don't have to freak out, but you don't have to go and say it's nothing. Those are the same people, by the way, that if you got a cold, if you cough or sneeze, they'll be like, oh, get away from me if you're sick. Don't come near me if you're sick. They don't want you near them if you have like the common cold. But now there's a freaking pandemic across the entire world, and now they're saying, oh, it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous. Reminds me of a guy I used to work with. It'll be like fucking 25 degrees outside. He'll be standing outside in a freaking tank top, saying how gorgeous it is. Oh, it's beautiful out here, like flexing his muscles, saying how beautiful it's out here. It's gorgeous, gorgeous weather. Like, gorgeous weather? What are you, fucking crazy? It's 25 degrees. Oh, this is nice weather. This is nice weather, man. This is great. I'm like, all right, whatever. Then summer comes along. I got the air conditioner set to 67. He's wearing, that same tank top. He's like, oh man, what are you, crazy? What are you, trying to freeze this out in here? Fucking 67 degrees, what's wrong with you? It's like, what's wrong with me? A few months ago, you were outside in that same tank top, 25 degree fucking weather, telling me how beautiful it is. And now 67 degrees, you cold? It's like, make up your fucking mind, man. You know what I mean? But that's just the way people are, man. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that, but I guess I said enough, right? But anyway, yeah, so the people, it's definitely the people who are saying it's nothing is worse than the ones that are freaking out. You got to take precautions. The school, my kid's school, they just sent a link to, an email, and or PDF rather. You know, I guess they're going to mail it out too, but they sent the link in advance. But they canceled a lot of stuff, you know. And my daughter's going to be a little upset because she's in chorus and she has a solo on one of these things they're doing, and it's actually postponed now. So, you know, I feel bad for her, but, you know, and if that's what the school wants to do, that's what they're going to do. Because we're actually sandwiched in the middle of two school districts that closed down because they actually had cases, not actual cases of coronavirus, but people who had contact with someone who had coronavirus. So as a precaution, they shut down and scrubbed the schools. And we're like right in the middle, man. You know, we didn't, you know, our school district didn't have anything yet, but, you know, it's just a matter of time, you know what I mean? And, you know, it's just, you don't know what to believe, you know. Actually, Prepper Nurse 1, he does a lot of cool stuff. He's an intelligent guy, and I don't know him, I never met him, but he's actually from upstate New York. I'm from Long Island, New York, so we're both New Yorkers. And, but yeah, he's pretty intelligent in what he says. He makes sense. He doesn't freak out or go crazy, you know. He's pretty normal, you know. But yeah, so you should check out his channel, Prepper Nurse 1, and you know, if you want to get some information, you know. And who else, man? That's about it, really. Pastor Joe, of course, Viking Preparedness. He's pretty sensible. But there's a lot of crazy stuff going on. It's all conspiracy, and you see people that put the link, like the meme of they'll list every you know, potential pandemic that we had for the past 100 years, because like every 15, 20 years something like this happens, you know what I mean? So they'll list it and say, oh, look what this happens every 15, 20 years. You're starting to see a pattern, like it's some kind of conspiracy, like the government is like creating these viruses just to, I don't know, keep people in control. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. Use your fucking head, man, you know? And yeah, it's crazy, man. It's like, so I don't know, man. Just, you know, if you're gonna buy stuff, you gotta buy canned food. You know, I'm sure you already have your toilet paper if you ran out and bought that, you know. But, you know, water, you know, think of how you're gonna get water. If you guys sit in your house for like 2 or 3 weeks, what are you gonna do for water? You know, and if you are sick, how are you gonna cook your food, you know? And, you know, if it does get crazy, I don't think it's going to get too crazy. It's just going to be precautionary things that are going to affect everything else. No one's going to be in the street sick and dying. You know, it's not going to wipe out the population of the earth. It's going to inconvenience people for a while, and it could hurt us, you know, financially. With, you know, because you're going to be out of work. You're going to, you know, people are going to, you know, a lot of things are going to shut down. You know what I mean? They might not even deliver mail for a while if it came down to it. But so yeah, so it could hurt us a little bit. And then, you know, you got your neighbor in the house. Now he's stuck in his house for 2 weeks. You know, he might be one of these fucking idiots that said not to worry about anything. Oh, it's no big deal. It's conspiracy. Oh, the fucking flu is worse than this. It's like, no, it's not. The coronavirus is at least 10 times more contagious than the flu. And so if he's one of these idiots that didn't prepare, the hand sanitizer, we got some in the shop here. But like I said, if he's not one of these people that prepared and thought it was nothing, he's gonna maybe come looking at you for what you have. Like, hey, wait a minute, this guy, he mentioned he's a prepper. He's probably got some food. He's probably got plenty of water. I'm gonna go get it. You know, what are you gonna do when he comes over? You gonna give it to him, or are you gonna tell him to go fuck himself? You know what I mean? And if you tell him to go fuck himself, you better be ready, you know, for what he's gonna do, because he wants your food. He's gotta feed his kids too. So just gotta, you know, you got that to look forward to, possibly. So yeah, man. So I don't know, man. I thought I would just say that stuff. So definitely check out Viking Preparedness. He's awesome, Pastor Joe. And Prepper Nurse 1 too is definitely someone to look at about. He does a lot of live things too, whatever the hell they call it on YouTube. But yeah, so definitely check that out, and just be smart. Read Epoch Times, I think it's called. That's actually a good newspaper. They have articles online and stuff. And a lot of times you can't even believe what you see on the news, because actually yesterday, I was off yesterday, I was watching the news. Someone was saying that, we're afraid that, people are afraid to get packages from China because it might have, the Wuhan flu on. I call it the Wuhan flu. I don't give a shit. Call me fucking racist. I don't care. It's like my girlfriend's black, so you can call me a racist all you want. I love when freaking liberals call me a racist. But anyway, so yeah, so like, the Wuhan flu might be on these packages, and this guy said, "Oh, don't worry, he's like, no one has to worry about that. It dies off in like 9 hours, Then right after that, a couple hours later, they had a doctor on there saying that. What did he say? He said, I think it takes, what was it? 13 days or something like that? Or about a week or something, a week or two for it to die on the surface. So I don't remember, but I know it was more than freaking 9 hours. You know what I mean? And so you don't know what to believe. They'll say one thing, and then a couple hours later they'll say something else. You don't know who to listen to, what to believe. Just take precautions, man. Wash your hands, whether you have sanitizer or not. Wash your hands with soap, warm water, as hot as you could tolerate. Don't touch your eyes. Don't stick your fingers in your mouth. It's hard for me to do because I'm always freaking fidgeting and touching my freaking face. But yeah, just keep yourself clean. And if you don't have hand sanitizer, you could get yourself some 70% alcohol or 91% alcohol. It's got to be at least 60%. So either the 70% or the 91% alcohol. Put it in a spray bottle. If you're really that scared about it, spray it on your hands. Wash your hands with the alcohol. Then get yourself some hand cream with aloe, because the alcohol is going to dry your hands. Then put hand cream on your hands to moisturize them again, and you're good. Same thing as hand sanitizer, but you're doing it in 2 steps instead of having everything contained in one. And then you can make hand sanitizer too if you mix 91% alcohol. It's 2 parts alcohol to 1 part aloe gel. And if you could find the aloe gel, that seems to be going off the shelves too. And it'll be a lot watery than like this. So yeah, this is kind of thick, but it'll be a little more watery, but it'll do the same thing, And that's it, man. And you don't need antimicrobial, I'm reading it right now, what is it, antibacterial hand soap. You don't need that. Just any kind of soap will do. If you're nervous, you want to kill shit, just spray alcohol on your hands. You can even use Everclear too. Go to Liquor Store and buy Everclear. That's like 95, 100% alcohol, and you could drink it. I don't drink it, but you could if you want. And I guess that's about it, man. So yeah, so I'll talk to you later.